I know you've probably seen all of the many different ways to make money that's out there, and you hear of all of these big success stories. I'm talking about people making thousands a month, but it seems like when you try it, it does not work for you. Comment down below and let me know if that is a problem that you have had. But I just tested a simple method by creating an online Shopify store for dropshipping, and it actually works. I was able to get sales in less than 7 days, and I want to show you how I did that and how you can too right from your phone. And I want to make this interesting today. Tell me how many of you can use an extra $2,500 in your pocket right now. If that's you, I'm going to be doing a summer dropshipping challenge. Over the next 8 weeks, the person that can get their Shopify online store up and running and make the most sales, I'm gonna give $2,500 to. And I don't want to leave anyone out, so I will also be giving away $500 to someone just for trying this, whether you make a sale or not. This is just gonna be an incentive for you to finally start that business and not give up on yourself. But I'll give more information on how to enter this challenge later. But right now, let's start dropshipping. What's up guys, this is Monique and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo chow, namaste. So I want to first start by showing you my results because I want you to see that this can be done. So I started a brand new Shopify store from scratch. I actually went live on my store on April 30th, and by May 7th, I had received 5 orders. Now 5 orders may not seem like a lot to some, but I was able to do this in less than a week with something I started from scratch. I didn't use my following, and I'm telling you, it took very minimal effort. And the best part about this is you can do everything from your phone on the go. I was literally on the beach in Jamaica working from my phone. And there are many other people that's doing this as well. They are able to work from their phone, making thousands of dollars a month from anywhere in the world, being able to travel and just enjoy life. But I was actually supposed to do this challenge for 30 days, but as you all know, life be lifing sometimes. So I only did it for 7, but I still had decent results. But if I had this, imagine what could have happened if I would have stuck to it for the full time or beyond that. So how I was able to pull this off in a few days and how you're going to be able to do that too is going to first start with finding the right product to sell. Now what I use is AutoDS, which is an all-in-one dropshipping tool. And in AutoDS, you are able to search through their hand-picked products, which are products that a team of experts actually pick out, and these products are proven to sell. And with me starting out as a beginner from scratch, having some expert picked products to choose from made this challenge even easier. And in the hand-picked products, they pretty much give you this analysis here, and it shows you how much you can make on a product. It also shows how many people are engaging with the product. It shows how saturated this is. It also will break it down and let you see how many competitors you have, what these competitors are selling it for. I was even able to see how they are promoting these products to get sales. And these are all important things that you want to take a look at when you are choosing what you want to sell. So honestly, using this, it did not take me long to come across a product that I was interested in, which was this makeup brush cleaner. And this is actually something that I saw on TikTok that was trending as well, so I knew it would be a good product to sell. So as you are starting out on your dropshipping journey, make sure you take the time to find what products you believe will do well, and you want to try to find something that you actually feel like you can relate to, because those tend to do better when you sell them. So I'm going to put a link down in the description that will give you a 30-day free trial of AutoDS, and you'll be able to use these tools to help you to find the best product. Now I want to add another layer to this. I actually have a secret product that I personally researched, and this is a hot one, especially for the summer right now. And I actually stumbled upon this on TikTok, so it's true, TikTok made me buy it. And this is it right here. It's a mini projector, and this thing is going viral right now. And this is my philosophy. If you find something you would buy, then it's probably something you should sell. Now, when I went into AutoDS and searched for it, I didn't find this particular brand in their system. However, they do have another one here, and if you look this up on TikTok, it is selling well also, and you'll be able to get this one for a lower price. And when it comes to TikTok, some people will purchase things more if it's in a more affordable range. So this is an option for you. But I do want to show you how you can add products to AutoDS that you want to sell if you can't find it in the marketplace. So what you want to do is just go over to AliExpress, and you are going to search for the product. In this case, it's that mini projector, and I found the exact one that was on TikTok. So once you find it, the only thing you have to do is copy the URL to this, and you're going to head back over to AutoDS, and you're going to go over here to the side and select add product, and you'll choose single product, and then you will just paste that link that you got from AliExpress into this box right here, and it'll pull it over, and you can either hit import, and that will send it directly to whatever store you connect to AutoDS, or you can do a quick edit to it, and this is where you will be able to go through the steps you normally would when you are importing products, which is creating a title and description of the product, and that is important when you are trying to sell it. And I use the AI tools in AutoDS because they help you come up with the best title and description that will help it to sell. And this is where you'll also be able to set the price. And when you are setting your price, there is really no one size fits all. One of the most common practices is to just make sure you're getting a profit of 30% to 50%. Some people charge 1 to 2 times the cost of good, basically how much it's going to cost you to buy that product. So if it's $20, they'll charge $40. Some people charge even more than that. And if you found this product in the handpicked products on AutoDS, they'll also show you what you can sell it for, what competitors are selling it for. You can also Google the product just to see what it's being sold for. And that's how you add products that are not already in AutoDS. But let me show you really quickly, in case you missed the last video, how you'll add this to your store if it's in AutoDS. And you'll just basically do that by hitting the import button, and that will send it to your drafts, and this is where you'll be able to edit all of the things that we just talked about. And once you hit submit, that's when it'll send it directly over to your store, which in this case is going to be Shopify. Now I do have more detailed videos on this. I'm going to put a link down in the description in case you need a little bit more of a step-by-step approach with it. But while we are on the topic of stores, before you import any product, you need a store to actually be able to sell this on that you can import to. And like I said, I use Shopify because they have a good deal going on right now where you can get a 3-day free trial, and then after that you can get the first month for only $1. So you get to try this entire thing for 30 days for $1. And you know, when starting out and trying this, I wanted to keep that price as low as possible. And after using Shopify, I do feel like that is a good platform for a beginner to use, especially for my people that I know are not tech savvy. But it is really simple to set this up, and you can use the link down in my description to get those 3 days for free and that first month for only $1. And when you are registering and getting ready to set up your store, they'll ask you some questions. You can actually select to skip all, but the one thing they will want to know is where your store is based out of. Although we know it's online, still have to choose a country, and they have many different countries that are on here that you can actually do this from. This is literally something that can be done from just about anywhere in the world. But once you complete the sign up process, they will prompt you to download the Shopify app. Remember, we're doing this from our phone, so you will need that app, and this will allow you to be able to build your store and manage it on the go. But once you log into this app, they will literally list everything out for you as far as what your next steps will be. And one of the first steps you will see up here is to choose a domain, and you can actually use that Shopify extension that they give you. However, it's not going to look very professional and make your website seem like it's trustworthy. I definitely suggest that you get a domain name, and you can get it through Shopify. It costs a little bit more that way. There are way more affordable routes that we can take. You can actually go to GoDaddy.com and you can search for whatever you're going to name your store. As you see right here, you can get this domain for the first year for only 1 cent. So I wouldn't get it through Shopify. I would actually take this route because it'll save you more money. Now, after you have the domain, you can go down and set up your payments. They're going to ask you some questions about if this is a business or if you're doing this as an individual. You do not have to have an LLC to do this. That's a common question that I get, but they will have to verify your identity. So they'll ask you some questions. But the next thing we're going to want to do is create the store. And again, they make this pretty easy. They have templates on here that you can select and choose from that will already have kind of a preset design. All you'll have to do is add your products to it and change a few titles here and there. And that's pretty easy as well. Once you select whichever template you want, you'll just customize it. And then to edit whatever is in it, you'll go to the 3 dots at the top and it will say theme settings. And this is where you can come in and add a logo if you have one. You can add different sections to it if you want more there. You can also change the colors if you don't like the one that comes with the template. And you'll just click into colors and you can play around and drag it to fit whatever colors you want. And this is where you'll change the titles to sections. Again, this is something that people that are not even tech savvy can do. Now, I don't want to go too in depth with that part again because I've talked in detail about this several times, so you'll be able to find more info about that in the links to those other videos that I put down in the description. Now, I do want to go over the options that you have as far as when you get that very first sale. And you can either do this manually, which means once you get the sale, you will then have to go to whichever supplier you are using. You'll purchase that product. You'll then have them to ship it to the customer and you'll send them the tracking number. But I personally chose to have my orders automatically fulfilled, which means when I received an order from those 5 people, I didn't have to order it or send the tracking numbers or anything. I honestly never even saw the product or the person's name who purchased it. And that's because I use AutoDS for automated fulfillment as well. So when I got my orders, they pretty much took over the logistics and communication, ordering it from the supplier and having it shipped to the customer. The only thing I had to do was just add money to my balance to cover the cost of the product. But you do not have to add any money until you get a sale. And once you get that sale, you'll just add enough money to cover the cost of them purchasing it from the supplier. And then again, they'll order it in a tracking number and they'll handle pretty much the back end of everything so that you can focus on more important things that we're about to get into. But I do quickly want to mention something else just to prepare you for your first order. Now, once you receive your orders, they will show up over here in this order tab. But something I did not know at that time was that it will just sit here until you add enough money to your balance for them to actually order it from the supplier. And once you do add that money, then you will manually have to change the status to fulfill. But if you do add funds before you get that sale, you don't have to worry about this part. It will automatically be done for you. Now, before I move on to the most important thing you'll need to do, let me tell you about the summer challenge. Now, in order to enter the $500 giveaway, the only thing you need to do is like this video and comment down below #summer. Make sure you use #summer and then just let me know why you want to start dropshipping. That's it for that part. Now, if you want to enter the $2,500 giveaway, this is what you're going to have to do. Once you set up your AutoDS and Shopify store, I need you to go into Shopify to your analytics and take a screenshot of that page. It's going to look like this. I want to be able to see that amount, which should be at 0, and then the date, which is going to be at the bottom of that screen. And then from there, you'll just email it to the Hinton challenge at gmail.com. And the challenge is going to end on August 16th, which happens to be my birthday. What you'll then have to do is take a screenshot of that same analytics page, and it's going to show the date as well as the amount of money that you made. And of course, whoever makes the most during those 8 weeks, that's who's going to get the $2,500 giveaway. And that's all that's to it. I just want to pour into those that's trying to pour into themselves. So I cannot wait to see your results. But let's get back into something that's extremely important that you need to do in order to get those results. And what you are going to have to do is promote this product. It is going to be extremely important that you get this product before the people that want to buy it. And you do not have to have a large following to do this. Again, I did it from scratch. Now, there are many ways that people choose to promote their products, but I'm going to show you the free route. That's basically going to be promoting the product organically without paying for any ad. That's something I did, and that's something that's being done by many people. But keep in mind, the organic route is something that can take time for people. But I'm just trying to keep it realistic here, and I know that you may not want to put a lot of money into something without knowing if you'll even get a return on it. So this is how you can do it free. There are several ways. You can actually use AutoDS, and you can go into those hand-picked products if that's where you found the product from. And what you'll do is just scroll down to the TikTok ads, and that will be the ads that your competitors are pretty much using and that may be doing well. And you can just download that ad using SnapTik. And that's going to remove that TikTok watermark, which will be important when creating your videos. Another thing you can do right on this platform is go over to TikTok Spy, and this is where you will find many different videos of trending products on TikTok, and you may be able to find the particular product that you are selling by just putting a hashtag in and searching for it. But other than that, you can just always go directly to TikTok and search for the product, and then again use SnapTik to download those videos. So you are able to use other people's videos to promote this product without you actually having to buy the product. I actually ordered the product so that I can record it from my phone myself. Again, you can use your phone. I just put it on a stand and I showed myself using the product, and I was able to edit it in the TikTok app, which was very simple. I just uploaded the clips, and you can either have them to sync it to music without you even having to do much editing, or you can trim the videos yourself and put it in order. I'm telling you, it's simple. And you can also use something like maybe CapCut to edit the videos the same way. You'll just upload all of the clip into it and then just trim it and put it in the order that you want, and that way you'll be able to use that same video to upload on all platforms. But once you have your videos, you are going to want to create a new TikTok account, or if you have one, you can use the one you already have. I just created a new one because I was doing it from scratch and trying to prove that it can be done, and I didn't want to have any association with the following that I already have. And also, if you are trying to do it as like a business, then you want to separate that from your personal, so you can make a new TikTok account there too. However, if you already have a TikTok account, you can use that. But one thing I recommend you definitely do is use TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And another challenge I did, creating short form content. I uploaded the content to all three of those platforms, and the ones I thought would do better actually didn't do as good as Facebook, which I thought Facebook wouldn't give me that much results, but it was the most. Now, I didn't use Facebook for the dropshipping challenge, but I definitely recommend that you do. And then you just want to try to make sure you are resharing viral video. Now, just to show you what my video results look like, I didn't get a ton of views, but my second video actually took off and did pretty well. And you know, when I got that first sale, I just thought I made $1 million, y'all. I was excited. Now, if you can purchase the product to record it yourself, I definitely do recommend doing that, because these days a lot of people like authenticity, and they want to be able to connect with you. They want to be able to feel like they can trust you, and you doing it yourself provides that for them. But there's really no right or wrong way to do this. It does work both ways, but that's the way that I was able to be successful. And when you are recording your videos, again, you don't need any fancy equipment. You can do it right from your phone. But you do want to make sure that it is vertical. That is this way, y'all. Don't do it this way. And I honestly use the same video over and over. I just added different words to it. I tried different sounds. Of course, you want to try trending sounds and trending songs, because that will help it to get out there as well. But that's probably the biggest area that you really want to spend the most time on. Now, if you want to get the maximum exposure, I definitely recommend uploading 3 times a day. I upload it once a day, but the more you upload, the more chances you have of being seen, the more sales you can possibly make. And then some videos may end up doing better than others, so that's why you want to put as many out there as you can. But something I do want to let you know is that sometimes people give up too soon. So as you are going into this, just keep in mind that nothing happens overnight. And that's with anything, even on YouTube here. It took me about 5 months before I reached my 1,000 subscribers. It takes some people longer than that, but had I thrown in a towel at the 30-day mark, or even at 2, 3, or 4 months, then I wouldn't be where I am today. So sometimes it just takes you being consistent and not giving up. But I am looking forward to seeing all of your results. Please like this video for me because that helps me out. I thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Other than that, we are out. Peace.